Venom stars Tom Hardy and Michelle Williams, and it is the kind of spin-off Spider-Man movie from, even though it's not part of these sort of series, is Sam Raimi's Spider-Man or Spider-Man Homecoming, which is part of the MCU. This kind of feels like this is part of the Amazing Spider-Man's series, kind of, because this is by Sony, really. But anyways, this is sort of the first Spider-Man villain anti sort of comic book film, and we get to see and this is Venom, who would the Venom character was in Spider-Man 3. We all thought that. Now let's go over the Spider-Man movies. Amazing Spider-Man movies suck. I'm sorry, I just hate them. Then Spider-Man Homecoming is awesome. I really like that. Spider-Man 1 and 2 are both great. Spider-Man 3, yeah, it's not really that good of a movie, but it's got good parts in it. But the Venom in it was wasted potential. And yeah, this is a better Venom this time around, you could say. Oh, and guys, there will be no spoilers here, so if you've not seen this film yet, you're safe here. No spoilers. Alright, guys. Now, I thought Venom was actually fine. I mean, it's getting panned by a lot of critics. Especially the Rotten Tomato meter score, it's like 31%. Critics are panning on it. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I actually think it's fine. I mean, I do see the problems in the movie, but overall, I don't really think it's the next Batman and Robin, Superman 4, or Fantastic Four. I don't really see this movie that way. But first of all, let's get to the positives. Give me a second, folks. There we are. Eddie Brooke is great in this movie by Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's a good actor. He's fine in this movie. He's good at Venom and Eddie Brooke, if that's the name. Yes, his surname. Oh, and both of them together, Eddie and Venom, the two characters that Tom Hardy plays. Between back and forth in the movie, you can see them. Their relationship is actually quite good, actually. Yeah, I mean, their relationship is actually quite good. I liked what was given to this character. In my opinion, this Venom is a lot better than what Spider-Man 3 was given, in my opinion. And alright, and there are some action sequences that are pretty entertaining. And this movie is shot well. And the CGI to the other Venom character design, the makeup design or costume design, really, whatever you want to call it now these days, it's actually pretty good, especially for the Venom characters. They're actually pretty good. But guys, this really doesn't save it that much, because this movie is a mess at parts. I mean, I thought this movie was okay and fine, just not great or bad or terrible. It's nowhere near those levels. Yeah, I had a bit of expectation for Venom. I hope it was going to be at least good. But yeah, there are good things in there, but there are some things that don't work, and let's get to the negatives. Michelle Williams, she's a good actress in what she's in. I recently watched in my school The Greatest Showman. I actually watched that. That's actually pretty good, and she's actually quite good in it. But here she's kind of miscast, really. I mean, I don't know what was up with her apart from the screen time she was given. But yeah, she wasn't terrible in the movie, but she was just And now, in the American rating system, it was so confusing because in America this is PG-13, and everybody expected an R rating, but since the Spider-Man movies in America were all PG-13, they've still decided to make this PG-13, which I get that, but you could have at least added some R ratingness to this character, even though I'm in the UK, and in the UK it was a 15, and yeah. I mean, so my rating system here isn't that bad of as much as the US, but hey, the rating system was confusing nonetheless. It would have been cool to see R rated in America, even though I'm in the UK, but oh, and Carlton Drake, who is the villain in the movie, boy, not the greatest villain in the world. Not that great. Yeah, this villain was miscast in my opinion. But yeah, not that great of a villain. And yes, there are some good action sequences, but there are some that there's something wrong about this, and it's kind of a spoiler, but you'll find out what I mean. But I might just say it anyway. Like they kind of cut some action sequences where it's just, God, that's not even there. So that's why they probably have to cut it, because it's PG-13 in the US. Oh, and in Canada. I'm not too sure in Canada, but I think it is in Canada, PG-13. I'm not sure. But yeah. And yeah, guys, this movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is a little too long. I mean, some comic book movies feel good at these sort of run times, and that's fine. But to be honest, I kind of felt this was... I kind of felt what I thought... I felt this was shorter, to be honest, really, with Venom. Yeah. But that's really all I've got to say with Venom. So overall, guys, Venom, it's okay, Venom movie. You know, Tom Hardy's has got is great as the Venom, and Eddie. They have a great relationship together. Some action sequences are cool. It's a the cinematography is actually pretty good. I mean, cinematography is great in anything, I guess. And there are some things that don't really work in this movie. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, this movie was a mess, unfortunately. But it's not bad. It's not like Fantastic Four bad or anything. I definitely wouldn't go that far. But on a scale of out of 10, I would give Venom a 5 out of 10. Yeah, that's how I'd give Venom. But alrighty, guys, that was my review on Venom. We are Venom. Comment down below, let me know what you've personally thought of this movie. Let me know what your thoughts are in this movie without spoilers. Let me know below. Guys, I am due to have my horror film review, hopefully at some point. It might not be on the actual day of Halloween, but we'll see. Oh, as always, guys, you can like, comment, and subscribe. All my social media links are in the description below. Don't forget to click on the notification bell before you leave. And as always, until my next video, I will see you guys next time, and peace.